Hi everyone, welcome to another Teacher Joseph podcast. Happy New Year to you all. This is New Year's Day 2024, and I'm going to give you my 20 favorite English idioms, the ones that I use every day and the ones which are most common. Okay, so let's begin. The first one is a piece of cake. And that just means something that's really easy to do. For example, turning on the light, it's a piece of cake. Learning English, it's a piece of cake. Learning to ride the bicycle, it's a piece of cake. Not difficult at all. There you are, a piece of cake. The next one is to break the ice. And that's when you initiate conversation with someone that you don't know so well, just to make things a little bit comfortable, to take away the tense situation, to break the ice. I'm going to go into that meeting and I'll break the ice with the people I don't know by talking to them. I'm so glad my boss broke the ice at the team meeting because, well, we hadn't met him before. I'm going to break the ice with my new colleague at the coffee machine. It's just to make it more gentle. Okay, the next one, hit the nail on the head. And we use this one to describe exactly what the problem is. For example, if I say, you know what the problem is in this job? It's SAP. I don't like using it. I don't like the program. I don't like the way it works. Some people call it SAP, others call it SAP. My colleague might say, you know what, Joseph? You've hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what the problem is. Or if I tell you, you have bad English because you don't listen to the radio enough, you might say, Teacher Joseph, you've hit the nail on the head. I'm going to go away now and switch on the TV. To hit the nail on the head. Okay, the next one. To cost an arm and a leg. To cost an arm and a leg. Arm, leg. Yeah? It simply means when something is very expensive. Oh, I'm not buying that. That'll cost an arm and a leg. Did you see the cost of that meat? It's an arm and a leg. And in fact, in reality, over Christmas, I was going to buy some venison. You know, the meat of the deer, the little animal that Santa Claus comes with. We call it venison. But it cost an arm and a leg. Venison burgers cost an arm and a leg here in the supermarkets. Right. To spill the beans is the next one, and that means to reveal a secret. So I know you know something, and I want you to tell me. Go on, spill the beans. You can tell me. I promise I won't tell anyone. To spill the beans. That's one I like a lot, and I'm often saying it with family members. Go on, tell me the secret. Spill the beans. You can tell me. To spill the beans. It's a good one. Another one is under the weather. Now, you probably know this one already. It means when you're feeling sick. You feel a little bit under the weather. You call your boss. Sorry, I can't come in today. I'm a little bit under the weather. You can also say it if you were drunk last night and you have a terrible hangover today. Your friend calls you and says, come for a coffee. And you say, oh, no, I'm a bit under the weather after celebrating New Year last night. To bite the bullet is the next one. When you bite the bullet, it really means that you know that something's going to be painful, but you do it anyway. You know, I've got to go to work today, right? Let me get my coat. I might as well bite the bullet. I have to meet with my friend John today. I don't really want to see him, but I'll bite the bullets. I have to call my boss now. Well, I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to bite the bullet. There we are. The next one, burning the midnight oil. That means staying up late. And all of us last night on New Year's Eve, We were all burning the midnight oil. It comes from an old English phrase, when we used to have lamps with the little bit inside and you poured the oil in. That was burning the midnight oil. Well, I wasn't. I was in bed last night, so I wasn't burning the midnight oil. Maybe you were burning the midnight oil. You can use it whenever you're staying up late. Oh, last night I was burning the midnight oil. Next one, best of both worlds. And this is a situation where you can enjoy the benefits of two different opportunities. So you're in a job that you love with people that you love, the best of both worlds. You're working from home, your family's here, you're cooking a lovely dinner. It's the best of both worlds because you don't have to rush out to the office. I like that one, the best of both worlds. Speak of the devil, that's a really common one as well. And that's when someone just appears that you were talking about, So if I'm gossiping, spilling a secret about somebody and they just appear, I can say, whoa, speak of the devil. And the other person might say, yeah, speak of the devil, they're sure to appear. So it's just when someone that you're talking about suddenly appears. Be careful with that though, because it's a little bit negative. Speak of the devil, there he is now. So not really something you can laugh and joke about, to speak of the devil. Once in a blue moon, well, we have a pub near here called that, I think, or it's just called the Blue Moon, and it means something that doesn't happen regularly. We have a blue moon in the sky, sometimes, not very often, once in a blue moon. So I can say, for example, well, my cat, he doesn't usually show me affection, but perhaps once in a blue moon he comes to me if he's cold or if he's hungry, for example. Other examples of once in a blue moon, the boss doesn't work at this office. Only once in a blue moon will we see him here. Cutting corners is the next one, and that means doing something where you really want to take a shortcut. You're cutting corners. Yeah, that's a really good one, cutting corners. Hit the books is when you really study a lot for exams. You're hitting the books. Sorry, can't come out with you today. I've got to hit the books. My exam's tomorrow. To hit the books. Out of the blue, something happens unexpectedly. And that could be the positive way of saying, speak of the devil. There he is now. You could just say, oh, there's my friend John. He just appeared out of the blue. Not negative at all. Nice thing to say. Oh, I just received my parcel from Amazon out of the blue. I wasn't expecting that. I'm so grateful they came today. The ball is in your court. This is a reference to tennis. It's your decision or responsibility to do something. So if my boss asks me to finish that thing before tomorrow and I do it tonight, I can say, right, the ball's in his court, so hopefully he won't come back today about it. It's his responsibility now. I've handed it to him. The ball is in his court, and we get that from tennis, okay? Judging a book by its cover, well, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't judge a person by how he looks, but we do. I do it all the time, even with students, but we shouldn't. We shouldn't judge a book by its cover. So that's another one. You'll often hear people saying that, oh, don't judge a book by its cover. You shouldn't do that because you're forming an opinion about someone based purely on the outward appearance. So never judge a book by its cover. To miss the boat is when you miss an opportunity to do something. Oh no, I've missed the boat. The deadline was yesterday. I didn't apply for that job and I know I should have done. To miss the boat. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, barking up the wrong tree. That's when you're looking in the wrong place or accusing the wrong person. Oh, don't blame me. You're barking up the wrong tree with that one. What, you had a fight with John? Well, you thought John had the keys to the office. No, no, you're barking up the wrong tree there. You wanted the promotion. You're barking up the wrong tree. Even if he could give you a promotion, it's not his job. You need to talk to Ian. There we are. Let the cat out of the bag is exactly the same as spilling the beans. Okay, go on, tell me, spill the beans. Let the cat out the bag. Oh, I'm sorry, I let the cat out the bag about your secret of being pregnant. But don't worry. There we are. And the last one, bite off more than you can chew. And that means when you take on a task that's too big for you, okay? Or if you take on an opponent who's going to argue with you, I could say, you've really bitten off more than you can chew, arguing with her. Or if you're dating, you could say, oh, I really like her, but I think I've bitten off more than I can chew. I've taken more than I can handle. To bite off more than I can chew. There we are. That's it from me. I'm rushing. I hope you've enjoyed these idioms. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.